I had no plans to film today. Oh gosh. I had no plans to film today, but I was supposed to go to a concert this evening. And you know what? I was a little apprehensive about it because COVID, and especially with things getting even worse. And I didn't want to go, but I couldn't get a refund. And I was like, wow, this is going to be awful. I was all prepared with my surgical mask underneath my N95 mask. And I was ready to go. Hope I don't get COVID. Anyways, less than 5 hours before the event, I got an email that it was canceled. So I'm very secretly relieved because that means I get my money back and also no COVID exposure, but also that means I have a full face of emo-ish makeup for no reason. So I guess I'm gonna film to make it worth it, you know? I hope my Zoom class appreciates the absurd amount of black eyeshadow on my face. Hello, hello, my name is Elise, and I am back at my apartment. Y'all can enjoy the city noises. This has been really fun in the past hour that I've been back here. I forgot how just noisy everything is in the city, just like the street noises. They're just very distracting to me, so love some good white noise in the background. Have fun, enjoy it with me. But yeah, today I am here with my February TBR. I've been really bad with the TBR game I made. It's my TBR jar that I have done in a few TBRs. I wanted to do it for my January TBR and then forgot it at my apartment, so here we are. If you've watched this TBR game of mine before in previous videos, I have not come up with a consistent way to do it, so I just make up the rules every single video because that's just, yeah, that's just how it goes. How will we do it today? I'm not really sure. So usually what I do is in my little Pokemon tin, I have, in case you're new to this, I have a bunch of, what are these called? Pieces of paper. And I've written every single book that I have on my physical TBR. This has not been updated in a couple months, and I've acquired many books over winter break, so this isn't my entire physical TBR anymore. It's a portion of it. It's a majority of my physical TBR, but the goal is to read as many books as I can on my physical TBR so that way I actually read them instead of just putting them on my shelf for a decade. But it is a mood reader TBR, and what I mean by that is each little slip of paper, each color means something. I have written it down here because I always forget, but each color is a certain mood. And then I also have little scribbles on the back, and if you can see, and each color, ooh, ignore my crusty nail polish. Each color of this little scribble is like the pacing of the story, if it's like quick paced or really slow paced, and I got that information off of Storygraph, which is an excellent alternative to Goodreads if you're looking for one. But just really quick to go over it, if you can see the colors here, green is imaginative, like fantasies, sci-fi, genres like that. Yellow is lighthearted, which is things like middle grade or like light romances. Purple is heavy, which could be like contemporaries that are very heavy, historical fiction, any other kind of like really serious book. Oh, just kidding, not just serious, because the blue category is serious. I guess, okay, purple sounds like it's more like deep and dark. The serious category is more like, I find it slightly boring. Because I have in my little description here, classics, nonfiction, etc. And then the last one is pink, which I just called like relatable slash realistic, mainly contemporary. All of these categorizations here are very, very broad in general because obviously I've not read the books yet, so I don't exactly know what they're about and what the mood, what the vibe is. So I based it all off of what I could find on Goodreads and Storygraph. But I guess we'll see when I read them. I think today what I'm gonna do is choose 10 total. Oh, I'm sorry, wait, let's rewind. I forgot 3 more things. A maroon squiggle is slow, green squiggle is medium, and blue squiggle is fast. Okay, back to it. I think what I'm gonna do for this one is I'm gonna choose a total of 10, 2 of each color, and the goal will be to read at least 5, which would be half of them, in February. You see how I just make up the rules on the fly? You know, that's just how it is sometimes. But I suppose we'll dive right into it. Again, these are not, this isn't my entire physical TBR since I haven't updated it yet, so If I, choose books, I might substitute them for new books that I've read or owned if I can get rid of them. But yeah, hopefully I will actually read physical books this month. All right, I will just go into it. Okay, let's do the first color, green. So this is green, which is imaginative, and the maroonish, purplish, pinkish, whatever color is a slow-paced book. And it is Circe by Madeline Miller. Okay, actually that's really perfect because I'm rereading The Song of Achilles right now. It's actually the third time I've read it, and I'm not reading it because it's my favorite book ever. I read it first in high school because a friend recommended it to me. I gave it 5 stars, but I feel like I lied to myself because I didn't want to disappoint my friend. Second time I read, I think in 2021, and I only listened to the audiobook for that one. The first time I read the ebook, and as the audiobook, I really did not enjoy it as much. I think I gave it 3 stars. I wanted to blame the audiobook narrator for that because something about it was just like really like boring and drawn out, and I didn't know if that was because of the audiobook. And now this third time I'm reading it because it's for a book club I'm running for my college, so I have to remember it because I don't remember anything from the audiobook. But I'm actually enjoying it a lot more because I'm trying to read it slow with the physical book, and that experience has been the best so far. So I actually would like to read Madeline Miller's other book, Circe, because I'm liking The Song of Achilles this time. I own Circe too because I won an award in high school for Latin. I took Latin for 4.5 years, like ancient Latin. And instead of like giving us a like paper award, like a certificate or something, they gave us a copy of Circe by Madeline Miller. So I own it now. That was a long story, just for nothing. And then my second choice for green, aka imaginative, will be this one, which is blue, which is a fast-paced book, and it is, oh, actually, wait, I got rid of this book. It's 13th Reality by James Dashner. I bought the whole series when I was a kid, never read it. Only reason I got it was because James Dashner, who's the author of The Maze Runner, The Maze Runner was basically my favorite book when I was 12 years old, so I wanted to read all the James Dashner books, but the only book I could get into of his was The Maze Runner, even though I like kept trying to collect his books because that's just the kind of kid I was. And then I found out that James Dashner has been accused of some not so great stuff, so I've been slowly getting rid of his books. But this is because I got rid of that book, I put it in a little free library. So another attempt for a green. This is another blue one, which is fast-paced. And this is another one of my favorite authors as a kid that's really controversial. I'm not going to read this book, honestly. It's The Calling by James Frey. I got this book because James Frey is the author of I'm Number 4, the whole Lore and Legacy series. He goes by the pen name Pittacus Lore, but if you look into all the drama, he is actually one of a couple ghostwriters, but then there's all this drama about him not paying people and this and that, and also he's the author of the memoir A Million Little Pieces, which is super controversial. If you heard about that on the Oprah show many years ago. So great, got my 2 favorite childhood authors full of controversies in this video. Okay, well, I'm gonna put that there anyways. Maybe it'll inspire me to get rid of it if I don't actually read it. So those are my 2 green choices, imaginative, The Calling, and Circe. Let's go on to yellow, which is lighthearted. Don't mind me, like keep looking at the key here. All right, so our first lighthearted book is I don't know what color this is. We'll call it pink, which is a slow-paced book, and it is. I only have one hand. Okay, I can use 2 hands. Oh, it is Drumroll Please by Lisa Jen Bigelow. I don't know if that's how you say the author's last name. But this is a middle grade book, and I'm actually really excited to read it because it's about a kid, something music related. That's why I got it. I don't remember. I got it over a year ago. But I just recently read one of the author's middle grade books, which was Hazel's Theory of Evolution, and really, really loved it. So I'm really excited for this one. I think I will actually read it because I've been in such like a middle grade mood lately. And then my second choice, ooh, okay, we'll just leave this on the floor. My second choice for yellow, let's do this one. It's green, which is a medium-paced book, and This Is What It Feels Like. Oh, this is actually another music-related book. This is a YA book. I think it's about girls in a band. I think it's a rock band. and it's a sapphic book, I think, and I never read it, and I don't know why, because that's so up my alley. Okay, these are good choices. I think I actually might read both of those yellow books. I love like music-related books, and I don't know why I haven't read those ones, because I own them, and I should have read them by now. All right, next color is purple, which is my heavy category, which sounds like I've categorized it as like sad, or yeah, sad books, I think, or like, yeah, I don't even know. We'll see. All right, I have, let's choose one towards the bottom. I'm just gonna accept that more will probably fall. Okay, here's one, green, which is medium paced, and it is The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna. I want to read this, but it's also so long, but maybe I'll challenge myself. I honestly don't know what this book is about, but I have it, and I know it's incredibly popular, so that's probably for something. I'm pretty sure it is historical fiction. Correct me if I'm wrong, or I can just look it up, I guess. But historical fiction is something I really struggle with, so we'll see how that goes. But honestly, I was like glancing at this book on my shelf a couple days ago, thinking about how I should read it, so maybe, hopefully, it'll happen. All right, and then my other choice for purple, let's do this one. It's that pinkish color, which is Slow, and it is, ooh, this one is heavy. We Need to Talk About Kevin. If you've seen the movie, it's about, I don't remember how much of it is revealed at the beginning and what is spoilers, but it's with Ezra Miller, I'm pretty sure, and it's very disturbing. It's about the relationship between a mother and a son, but the son is like, yeah, the son is disturbed, and then the mom is, yeah, it's a very heavy, disturbing book. So that'll be interesting. I don't know if I want to stomach that this month while I'm getting used to the swing of things of school. So that one might not happen. We'll see. And then, sorry, they keep falling. The next color is blue, which is serious. We'll do this one. It's purple or pink. I can't do colors, which is slow paced. And it is, this is water. Oh, actually, I don't know. I might choose 3 blue ones because this is so short. This is Water. This by David Foster Wallace is, I think it was originally a speech, and I want to say it was at Kenyon College, and I think that's why I got the book, because I applied to Kenyon College like 3 years ago, and that was one of their like admission gifts. I got into the school, and they're like, here's a copy of this speech. But I did read it like for class a while, or like probably like 4 or 5 years ago, but obviously didn't read the physical book. But I'm going to choose 2 more blue ones because I'm pretty sure this is like incredibly short, since it's just like a graduation speech or something. So another purple or blue one, and then the squiggly color is green, which is medium, and it is Quiet by Susan Cain. This is a memoir about being an introvert. I've had this on my shelf for so many years. I haven't read it yet because I'm always a little hesitant to read. Actually, it's not. I don't think it is a memoir. I think it's a self-help book, and I'm always hesitant to read self-help books because sometimes I roll my eyes at them, you know? So maybe I'll read it. But I've been wanting to read it. Obviously, that's why I bought it, because I'm an introvert, but I'm also afraid it's gonna, like, annoy me in a way. So, maybe. Oh, man, I missed. Okay. And then, again, I'm gonna choose one more blue one. Oh, they're just everywhere, y'all. They're just like a little TBR snowfall. All right, this is another slow-paced book, and it is, oh, this is another book I got rid of. Okay. Sorry, another one, fast-paced. The House on Mango Street. This is a classic, and I was thinking of bringing it with me to school, but forgot to, just because it's short. But yeah, maybe I will read that because I've been thinking about it in the past month or so. Okay, now let's do the last category, which is pink, which is relatable / realistic. So many of them are on the floor right now, but I'm not bending over to get them, so we'll deal with what we have. All right, first one is a medium-paced book, and it is The People We Keep. You know, it's convenient. I actually have this one at my apartment with me. Do I know what it's about? No. It was a Book of the Month book. Canceled my subscription, but I saw good reviews for that one, so yeah, maybe I'll actually read it since I have it. The other books I have to go back to my parents' house and get. And then the last choice for pink is let's do, I want to find a fast-paced book. Okay, here, blue, fast-paced. It is All American Boys by Jason Reynolds. I will read that. I just read a Jason Reynolds book like a couple days ago, and I really like Jason Reynolds, so that works perfectly. And I think that is it. I technically have 11 books now, but you know, that works. Yeah, here they are. Oh, they're falling again. But that seems like my TBR for now. Oh, I dropped another one. But I think I'm gonna aim for reading 5 out of those 11, maybe 6 out of the 11, we'll see. But I do have to pick up almost all of them, all but one of them from my parents' house. So we'll see if I actually can read them because it depends on when I can go home. But that looks like that's the end of my video. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know if you've read any of these books on my TBR, if I should prioritize any of them or, you know, get rid of them before even trying to read them, because sometimes books are like that. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you all have a great day. We are ending with some beeping. That's fun. That's a good exit noise. Yeah. All right. Goodbye. May I introduce to you The Aftermath